looking live at Drew Bledsoe's return to Foxborough.
Perfection. He scored a goal.
Bledsoe needing only 331 passing yards to set the Bills' single-season pass record. And some final thoughts on this game, Dan.
First of all, New England got to continue to do what they did the last time they played them. Spread them out, try to run Antowain Smith. When they do that, they've been successful. Buffalo has struggled against the run all year and try to keep Drew Bledsoe off the field.
Buffalo, you got to establish your run. You got to mix it up a little bit, man. Take some of the pressure off Bledsoe. It's hard to really realize that a grown man is nervous, but he is nervous right now.
Oh, he's nervous, but I think the key in this game is Travis Henry. You know, he went over 1,000 yards last week, as did Peerless Price and Eric Moulds. A lot of offense on Buffalo's sideline. Look for them to come back and make a statement today.
All right, most of the nation is going to see that game. We're about to split the country 5 ways. Enjoy your doubleheader here on CBS. For Dan, Deion, and Boomer, thanks for being with us on the NFL today. Enjoy it all on CBS.
With just one game separating all 4 teams in the AFC East, each game is critical, including this one, the 7-5 New England Patriots hosting the 6-6 Buffalo Bills. And hi, everyone. Greg Gumbel along with Phil Simms. For 9 seasons, Drew Bledsoe quarterbacked the New England Patriots. Today, he returns for the first time as the enemy.
Yeah, he is the enemy today, Greg. When you talk about Drew Bledsoe, and I've said this many times, he is one of the best throwers of the football in the National Football League. And when you talk to the Patriots players and coaches, you talk about Drew Bledsoe, you can see the concern in their face. If he gets time, there's a chance they can win the game.
Critical game in the AFC East. We're back with more after this word from your local station.
Two faces in the news, a big city mayor who couldn't laugh his way out of trouble, and an actress who's put her troubles behind her. Tonight on 60 Minutes.
The Amazing Race has never been to Vietnam until now. All new race, CBS Wednesday.
How long have you been waiting?
You live for technology. Love your handheld and digital camera. Why not choose a tire that's as technologically advanced? Bridgestone. Created with a vision, tested with a vengeance. By a brand that's been passionate about quality tires for over 70 years. Bridgestone, welcome to the future.
Hello and welcome back to NFL Sunday Ticket. I'm Spencer Tillman, serving up a packed slate of 14 games full of postseason impact. The Falcons haven't lost in 8 weeks since the Bucs swarmed them 20-6 in Atlanta. This time they'll battle for the top spot in the AFC South at Tampa Bay. Meantime, the revitalized Titans go for the season sweep of the Colts and a share of the AFC South lead. The Brady Bledsoe Bowl 2 in New England could determine the playoff fate of the Bills and the Patriots in the extremely tight AFC East race. And the Raiders and Chargers will break their tie atop the AFC West. Well, folks, it's put up or shut up time, and this is when you expect the true stars to rise to the top. Now, for this week's Hot Topic, I want to know your choice for NFL MVP. Top candidates include the likes of Rich Gannon, Michael Vick, and Priest Holmes. Write to me, Spencer at NFL.com, and if I read your response from the air next week, we'll send you a free NFL T-shirt. All right, now on the topic of awards, the deadline is fast approaching for this year's Pro Bowl selections. Log on to NFL.com and vote for your favorite star by Friday. Right now, it's time to kick off today's action. Enjoy the games, everybody. I'll see you again later, right here on NFL Sunday Ticket.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Bledsoe to the end zone. Touchdown!
My, oh, my.
Brady to throw. Touchdown. What a catch! From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, the Patriots have a most important divisional matchup on tap with the Buffalo Bills, the 90th consecutive home sellout here in New England for them and for you. The opening kickoff right after this.
Subway presents Fresh Starts, a salute to this season's surprises. Subway, eat fresh. The Indianapolis Colts have the NFL at attention. Peyton Manning is the first quarterback in NFL history with 3,000 yards in each of his first 5 years. And receiver Marvin Harrison is on pace to break the single-season reception record. With rookie defensive end Dwight Freeney leading the AFC's top-ranked defense, the Colts are flirting with home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Whoa, hold on. Did you know his favorite color is green? Did you know he has a pet ferret named Ricardo? Do you know every time he sees the sunset he cries? So how do you know he likes his food made this way? Come on. Subway makes every sandwich just the way you want it. Hey, Kisa.
Hi. Everyone's unique. That's why Subway makes every sandwich fresh, just the way you want, with your choice of delicious meats, toppings, sauces, all on fresh baked breads.
How do you know I have a ferret?
I have my ways.
Subway, eat fresh!
That's the kind of day we have here in Foxborough today. 44 degrees. The forecast is for sunshine, although it is slightly overcast right now. It has been sunny all morning here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. There's Bill Belichick. In his third year as New England's head coach on the other side of the field, Greg Williams has done a fine job turning the Buffalo Bills around from a 3-13 year last season to contenders in the AFC East.
Well, the most important thing today, the weather's good. The forecast 2 days ago was colder and high winds. The wind's not blowing too strongly here, so the Buffalo Bills, I know they're happy with that because they expect to throw the football today.
Mike Hollis going to kick it away for the Bills to the Patriots, who won the toss and have elected to receive. Deion Branch and Patrick Pass. There's Branch, the rookie, and Patrick Pass are deep for the kick, and we're underway in Foxborough. Not a good kick at all. Bounces and picked off at the 25-yard line by Mark Edwards. Edwards up to the 35 to the 37-yard line. So right off the bat, good field position for Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The last time these teams met, Brady just killed the Buffalo defense with the short passes.
With screens, Greg, they threw the ball basically 27 times, and only 7 of those passes went 5 yards past the line of scrimmage today, especially, or maybe even this play, because they got good field position. The Patriots looking to change things up and go down the field.
David Patton flanks to the near side of the field.
And they're looking for it. They got the coverage they want. Man coverage, it could go deep.
Play fake. Brady with time. Down the sideline. Caught. Branch inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they got exactly what they wanted. The Patriots get man defense. And what they do, they bring Deion Branch across. He gets caught up, and watch how he gets cleared because of the man coverage. Watch who's covering him. Antoine Whitfield cannot fight his way through the defensive players, and it results in a long throw. That's Nate Clemens, I'm sorry, number 22, who was chasing Deion Branch.
The 41-yard play is Brady's longest completion since the second week of the season. Inside the 20 is Mark Edwards on the carry. Check out the New England offense. Last time these teams met, the line led by Damian Woody cleared the path for big gaining screen plays. Here's wide receiver Troy Brown.
I think you should look for a lot of big plays from the Patriots receivers and running backs, and a lot of good blocks from our offensive line. It's a total team effort, and I'll win over the Bills.
Big play is what the Patriots came up with on their opening salvo. 2nd and 7. Antowain Smith, left side, kicks his way inside the 15 to the 11. That'll be enough for a first down as we check out Buffalo's defense up front. Tackle Pat Williams comes off a terrific game last week against Miami. He is the Bills' second leading tackler. He trails only middle linebacker London Fletcher, who's on a pace to record more than 200 tackles this season. And in the secondary, cornerback Nate Clemens, Buffalo's interception leader with 4, and all 4 of them have come against the Miami Dolphins. First down, New England at the Buffalo 11. Drew Bledsoe waiting his turn on the sideline. this side. And is going to lose yardage back to the 15. Eddie Robinson was the first to meet him out there.
Well, Greg, going about this New England offense, and that's what I always find interesting about teams that play each other for the second time. What adjustments will you make? Charlie White says, I know they've got to be looking for short passes, so we've got to change up and try to get those big ones down the field. We've seen one of those already. And of course, we know Buffalo's defense, their main concern, and you said it, stopping the short passes, stopping the screen plays by the Patriots.
Loss of 4 makes it 2nd and 14. Brady, corner of the end zone, has his man and overthrew Fourier.
Brady's pass intended for Christian Fourier.
Well, I think on Friday in practice we saw him nail that pass 3 straight times, and this time he overthrows it.
Yes, he did, and sometimes you miss it in the game because you just got adrenaline. You throw it a little harder than you expect, but Coy Wire is on the coverage, and also, Greg, sometimes you just throw it too good. The ball just goes through the air faster than you expect, and it's about a yard too far, and that's what happened to Tom Brady that time.
So now it's 3rd and 14, and Kevin Falk is onto the field and in the backfield. Brady with time, throws far side of the field, complete. Marker is down. Branch looking for the end zone. He got there for the touchdown, but let's check the marker. This looks like it's going to come back. And it will. Our referee today is Jeff Triplett. And Deion Branch comes up hobbling.
Holding, 72 offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
Well, Greg, we heard repeatedly from players and coaches of the Buffalo Bills, in sure passing situations, 3rd and 14 is one of those, that the offensive line, they think they can take advantage of it, and sometimes that results sacking the quarterback, bad throws, make him throw before he's ready, and holding penalties, that time by Matt Light.
So it's a 3rd and 24 from the 25-yard line.
No, I'm out.
88!
Brady over the middle, complete to David Patton, and he's hit shy of the 20-yard line, and that will bring Adam Vinatieri and the field goal unit onto the field. So the Bills come up with a defensive stand.
Oh, yeah, and let me tell you, they're very happy about this. First, they give up the long pass. They don't give up the touchdown. Then, 3rd and 14, you play a safe defense. Tom Brady throws it short. Deion Branch still scores. Now you got him back for a long field goal try, so you got to be happy.
From 39 yards out, Vinatieri's kick on the way. And Vinatieri is 9 for 9 in field goal attempts in this stadium. Pepper Johnson of the New England Patriots coaching staff having a good time early on. 3-0 Pats.
I have an apology to make for knitting you a present rather than buying something you'd enjoy. I thought each present was a little piece of me, a person who, I'm now told, isn't very good at knitting. I'm sorry. This year, I'm shopping at Staples. You should, too. They have the exciting technology gifts everyone wants. And this month, you can get free delivery from Staples.com. But you can't get a macrame mouse pad.
Holiday shopping? Done at Staples.
People all over the world, join hands, start a love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train. Let it ride.
You have done me a great injustice, Johnny. This is not fit for a man. New Blistex Clear Advance. For men, Johnny. For men. It's shine-free with tough protection, and I know about protection. New Blistex Clear Advance. For men.
There seems to be a problem with Wendy's Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger and Wendy's Chicken Bacon Swiss. They each have hickory smoked bacon and Swiss, but which one do you choose?
Sir, you need to pick one. We're closing.
Wendy's, it's better here.
More rain tomorrow with the chance of thunderstorms.
Bills, true to form, have fallen behind as they have done in all but one of their games this season. Deion Branch still trying to get loose again. Charlie Rogers and Joe Burns are deep for the kick. Rogers from the 5. 20, 25 to about the 28-yard line. So 23-yard return, and that is where Drew Bledsoe and the Buffalo offense will get started right after this.
The all-new Dodge Ram Heavy Duties with the power of a new 5.7-liter Hemi Magnum V8 or an available high-output Cummins turbo diesel. It's the most powerful line of trucks in the universe. Make that the most powerful line of trucks on Earth. Grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match it.
If you think all batteries are the same, consider this. When the Rocky Mountain Rescue Group needs light to save lives, they trust Duracell. Out there or right here at home. Duracell, trusted everywhere. Still think all batteries are the same? Consider this. When monitoring a patient after open heart surgery, the brand of battery hospitals trust most is Duracell. Duracell, trusted everywhere.
Pepto-Bismol. It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset stomachs.
His cheeks are rough, his chin is tough, he's full of nicks and cuts. You better trade that razor blade before you both go nuts. Have no fear, the Spectra's here to shave his face with care. It's much more fun to kiss someone with a face that's got no hair.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Dodge. You can take life as it comes, or you can grab life by the horns. Dodge. Staples. Get back time. Go to Staples. And by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
11 minutes, 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bledsoe.
Got the standing ovation, Greg, as he ran on the field before this first play, which I thought was very classy by the New England Patriot fans.
They had a lot to be thankful for in his time here.
Yeah,
First down.
Did pretty good up here, didn't he?
Play fake to Henry. Bledsoe to Moles. And Moles across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Check out the Buffalo offense. Bledsoe relies on a line that averages less than 4 years experience, much of the pressure on rookie Mike Williams. Here's Coach Greg Williams.
Our offensive success depends upon us maximizing our opportunities in the red zone today, being able to get Travis Henry untracked, and protecting the football overall.
Pretty well said by Coach, wasn't it?
Absolutely. There's the offensive coordinator, Kevin Gilbride. Here's Travis Henry. Ducks to the outside. Going to get a first down and much more. 45 midfield and into New England territory. Knocked out of bounds by Lawyer Malloy. The Patriot defense on the line. Former first-round draft pick Willie McGinnis keys the rush, puts a ton of pressure on the quarterback. Teddy Bruschi sidelined by a Thanksgiving Day shot to the leg. 8th-year veteran Ted Johnson starts at middle linebacker in his place. And speaking of veterans, venerable Otis Smith at cornerback has racked up a pair of interceptions thus far this season. There's Romeo Cromell, the defensive coordinator. Larry Centers and Sammy Morris are in as receivers as Bledsoe spreads the field on first down. Quick pass out to the side. Peerless Price. Price out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Run out by Otis Smith.
Well, they might have copied the Patriots' little screen to the wide receiver. You know, really, that's something I don't think the Buffalo Bills do enough of. Throw short passes to guys like Peerless Price and Eric Moulds, because they definitely have the physical skills to take a short pass and make it into a big play.
Well, Greg Williams told us last night we may not get much of a pass rush, but we'll have 95 guys playing the screen pass. 2nd and 5. Henry. Looking for first down yardage. He comes up about a couple of yards shy. Let's check in for the first time today with Armin Catane. Armin.
Thanks, Greg. You know, Greg Williams told us last night he thought his team was too serious the first time they played Drew Bledsoe.
So to lighten the mood last night, he basically played a highlight tape or a low-light tape where all his teammates, Bledsoe's teammates, got to cut up on him. Drew told me before the game, he said it was hysterical. Everybody saying how terrible he was. Travis Henry was the only one. He said, you know, I don't know why you guys don't like Drew. I think he's pretty good. The desired effect. Back to you.
Thanks, Armin. 3rd and 3. Penalty marker down. Bledsoe throws, and that's complete to Jay Reamersma. Reamersma breaks free down the sideline and now out of bounds. I'm going to guess Peerless Price started forward a little too soon when he came in motion. Peerless Price came across the formation towards us and may have turned up the field too soon.
Illegal motion, 81 offense. Moving forward at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Oh boy, the Buffalo Bills. Greg, we've done enough games. I said it. I say it all the time. It's those type of mistakes that really drive you crazy. That was a big play. It's brought back. But Drew Bledsoe did seem like he stayed under the center a little longer than normal because he saw the blitz. He let his offensive linemen yell out who they've got, and that the hesitation called Peerless Price to jump off sides.
Bledsoe with time, far side of the field, incomplete. Intended for Price. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, one good thing the Bills are going to like, and Drew Bledsoe's not happy because of the penalty. 2 blitzes by the Patriots, and they were stoned both times by this Buffalo Bills offensive line.
That was the biggest problem that the Bills had to deal with in the matchup of these two teams back in November.
Yes, and Greg, this Bills offense is saying one thing. Greg Williams said, up front, we got to be aggressive. They were not in the last meeting.
So instead of getting a 1st down at the 15-yard line, they're forced into punt formation. Brian Moorman. Troy Brown calls for fair catch and makes it at the 14-yard line. 8:06 to play. 1st quarter. New England back on offense.
What kind of hot sauce you got?
There's mild, medium, hot, and 3-alarm radioactive fireball surprise.
Okay.
That was mild?
Uh-huh.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down.
I guess you don't want to try the medium one.
Make it a Bud Light.
The Zales Holiday Keepsake Music Box, exclusively designed by Lennox, with a diamond heart pendant for just $99. There are surprises in here, exclusively at Zales, the Diamond Store.
Hurry over to KFC and get 45% more popcorn chicken free when you buy an individual size for only $1.99. Perfect for on the go. Or get a 10-piece bucket of original recipe or extra crispy chicken for an unbelievable $7.99. On the go or at home, KFC's got great holiday values for you.
Dead meat.
You're the best. You're the best. Come on, Sergeant.
If they're into movies, go to the one place that has it all. There's something fun for everyone at Best Buy.
These are the last 5 survivors. Loyalty kept them together, but things are about to change. They'll compete against each other.
Ready, go!
For the ultimate survivor prize. Only 2 episodes left.
I'm definitely playing both sides of the fence. She owes me, and she knows it.
So don't miss a minute.
Here we go again. The circus has come to town.
All new Survivor, CBS Thursday.
Just a reminder, you can follow the playoff race through the end of the season with our exclusive projected brackets on all of the playoff scenarios. Click on the playoff race at cbssportsline.com or on America Online. Enter keyword CBS Sportsline. Brady spreads the field on 1st down at the New England 14-yard line. Throws on the in-cut, incomplete. Pass intended for David Patton, and Nate Clements was there.
Well, a couple things. You know, we talked about this Bills defense, Greg. Tom Brady makes the fake. They come in, they give the 4 wide receiver look. A lot of space to throw the football, but it gets away from Tom Brady. But look at Pat Williams right in the middle. That's one key we're going to watch for today, because they're going to put him on Damien Woody, so Damien Woody can't be the lead blocker on runs and especially in screens, because they love to get him out in front of the screeners.
Quick pass out to this side. That's complete to Troy Brown. He loses one tackle, 20, 25-yard line, and a first down.
Well, we saw this too in the first game a few weeks ago. Short passes by the New England Patriots. All right, the Buffalo Bills defense, it's there. Antoine Whitfield, Troy Brown with a terrific straight arm, but short throws and then yards after the catch. The Bills just didn't tackle well a few weeks ago and start off with a bad miss there too.
Troy Brown saddled with a knee injury earlier this season. Finally said, I had to shake that knee brace. It was a problem. It was getting to me. Brady to throw again. Under pressure, got rid of it. Complete to Fourier. Fourier to midfield. Still on the move and brought down inside the 45-yard line. What a job by Brady under pressure, finding the wide open Fourier.
Well, that's what it is. Under pressure, Keith Newman, the linebacker, is all over Tom Brady, but nobody covering Christian Fourier as he goes down the field. He comes in motion, he comes across, they let him go. So a mix-up by the Bills defense leaves a receiver uncovered down the field. Boy, you know what it was? They had 2 guys covering the back out of the backfield, and nobody switched over to cover the tight end.
33-yard pickup on the play, the line of scrimmage, the Buffalo 42. On the reverse, Brown, blockers in front of him. 30, 25. And grabbed around the neck at the 21-yard line. Aaron Schobel made the stop, but not before Brown picked up 21 more.
You know, when you play the New England Patriots, it's well documented. A couple of things. You know they're going to try some screens, and if you're away from the play, don't chase down the line of scrimmage, because they're going to run a reverse at least once every single game to make sure you don't over-pursue.
You see the total yardage there in their last 3 plays. The Patriots have racked up 65 yards.
You know, you just can't over-pursue. Charlie Weiss is good. He's running at least one reverse, probably in every single game he's ever been the play caller for.
Pitch for Antowain Smith. Hit first by 55, Eddie Robinson, and falls forward to about the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. There's Charlie Weiss.
There he is, calling the plays, and it's... Greg, you're right. You got to watch practice. You saw some of the things they were doing, and pretty good in what they're trying to do so far in the running pass, but... And you know it, even when you watch practice, they run at least 2 reverses every practice. You know, every coach in this league has a personality, what they like to do. This coach likes to blitz. Charlie Weiss is a coordinator. He believes in reverses, screens, and a few gadget plays to throw it down the field.
2nd and 7. Smith again. Inside the 15 to about the 13. Clock continues to move as we come up on 4:50 to play here in the first quarter.
You know, too, you see Antowain Smith. This Buffalo Bills defense just talking to some of their players, trying to simplify what they do. Don't have as many plays on defense, Jerry Gray, the defensive coordinator, just so the players don't think too much. Just react to what you see and hustle.
Smith on 3rd and 1. Inside the 10, it'll be a 1st and goal. Antowain Smith in 3 games against his former team is averaging 102 yards carrying on the ground. Smith drafted by Buffalo in the 1st round back in 1997. Spent 4 years with the Bills. This is his 2nd year here in New England.
I'd say it's gone pretty well in New England for him, wouldn't you?
I'd say so.
Really might have been the difference in their football team last year. A power runner gave them those valuable yards.
You saw how well New England performs in the red zone. They're back in it again, 1st and goal. Quick pass this side. Patton to the end zone. Touchdown.
These quick throws to the outside. You know what? That time, that was a running play. Drew Bledsoe looked out at Patton and thought the defender was too far off. He stood there. Tom Brady gets the ball to him quickly, and they get a touchdown.
David Patton scores his career-high 5th touchdown. The extra point is good. Coming up on 3.5 to play in the 1st quarter, and David Patton's touchdown catch makes it a 10-0 New England lead.
Sorry.
It's okay. Stop! Tim here is on his first date, and his family has some advice. With T-Mobile, families can talk all they want. Bull.
Hello?
Let her win.
Hello?
Tell her she smells nice.
Hello?
Does she come from money?
Hello?
Does she have a sister?
Wrong number.
Families talk free. Additional lines just $10. Only from T-Mobile.
Get more.
Hey, Don! Hey, what's up? You going to Tommy's party? I can't. I'm working. Oh, break.
The Dodge SXTs. 4 cool cars. And you won't have to work 2 jobs just to buy one.
Don, you made it!
I like your hat.
Grab Dodge's 770 powertrain limited warranty. Ford, Chevy, and Toyota don't match it.
$100,000 reams of paper, 2.5 million overnight packages, 5.7 million gallons of gas every day. Shouldn't small business get a break for buying in bulk? With Open, the small business network, you can save on the things you already buy when you buy them with the American Express business card.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by T-Mobile. Get more minutes, more features, more service. And by Centrum Performance, with high levels of key B nutrients to help energize your mind and body.
Well, when you look at the touchdown by David Patton, it's a running play. Look at the offensive line, the running backs. Tom Brady, Patton, they just see it. They react to what they see. The defender's too far off, and they get a touchdown out of it.
Vinatieri kicks it away. This is Charlie Rogers, this time from the 3. 20. And hit hard at the 25-yard line and belted to the ground by Gerard Cherry. Bledsoe back on the offense.
My life has never been more demanding. And to help keep my mind and body active, there's Centrum Performance. It's a complete multi with higher levels of bees plus ginkgo and ginseng to help re-energize my mind and body.
Centrum Performance. Life demands it.
What is it?
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust? Magic self-healing server pixie dust.
How's it work?
Server goes down, sprinkle on the pixie dust, servers back up. Use it regularly and servers solve their own problems. Easy.
I like it. What's it cost?
It's cheap.
Cheap.
Soy-based.
Soy-based.
Biodegradable.
Looks like we got a winner.
Remington's new microscreen TCT with the only triple screen system that automatically adjusts for a closer shave with less irritation. Just imagine how it's gonna feel. Remington, what a great shave feels like.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
There's something I gotta do.
Oh, yeah? What?
I love this woman! I love her!
What are you doing? Stop!
Okay, then I guess this will have to do.
Oh, my God. I love this man. I love him. I love him. I love him.
CBS Friday.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Everyone's favorite reindeer returns. Then meet the new reindeer in town, Robbie. Starring the voices of Ben Stiller.
I have got it.
Britney Spears. Leah Remini.
Robbie, let's not beat around the bush.
Brad Garrett.
Let's get to work.
Jerry Stiller.
Hi-ya!
And many more. The fun's all here, CBS Friday.
CBS Monday is America's best night of television. Starts with The King of Queens, followed by Yes Dear, Everybody Loves Raymond, and the #1 new show of the season, comedy, still standing, and then don't miss TV's #1 new show, CSI Miami. The Late Show with David Letterman after local news, all on America's most watched network, CBS. Bledsoe the throw on first down, batted up into the air, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Richard Seymour, and Seymour has given the Patriots a 1st and goal.
We talked about the offensive line for the Bills must be aggressive. This time, what happens, they give ground so fast. Watch how close they are to Drew Bledsoe. He drops back, Seymour right on the center. The push is too much, and Anthony Pleasant is coming through free. And nice catch by Richard Seymour.
And the Bills cannot get anything started, or once they've gotten started on offense, then they shot themselves in the foot.
They make the mistake, and again, the worst thing that can happen to a quarterback is let somebody come free. He can deal with that. But when you let the offensive line, they just push you back in his face. Indecision, batted passes up in the air.
On 1st and goal. Play fake to Smith. End zone, and he overthrew him again. Christian Fourier was out there again, and Brady overthrew him.
Well, that wasn't as open as the time before.
Nothing could be open as the time before.
Yeah, you know, it's a nice fake by Tom Brady. I was mentioning, we were watching practice the other day. I said, with those gloves that he wears, the one thing he can really do, he can stick that football out there, and he doesn't have to worry about it getting knocked out of his hand because of the grip. And of course, being smart and a little bit careful when you're in a situation like that leads to just a slight overthrow.
2nd and goal. This time, this side, touchdown. Donald Hayes. Deion Branch on the sideline with a leg injury. And Donald Hayes, one of those, along with David Patton, who stepped in to fill the gap.
Sometimes you just got to look at the opposition and say, we couldn't stop it. Too good of a play. Perfect throw. Nice adjustment by Donald Hayes. Nothing a defender can do in a situation like that.
Vinatieri is good on the point after. 3:14 to play. 2 touchdowns in a 21-second span have given the Patriots a 17-point lead.
CBS Friday.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Everyone's favorite Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer returns. Then meet the new reindeer in town, Robbie. In 2 fun-filled adventures starring the voices of Ben Stiller.
I have got it.
Britney Spears. Leah Remini.
Robbie, let's not beat around the bush. You love me.
Brad Garrett.
Let's get to work.
Jerry Stiller.
Hi-ya!
And many more. And CBS Saturday, enjoy a full hour of family entertainment with Frosty the Snowman. The fun is all here on CBS.
Bledsoe has had just 4 passing attempts so far for 14 yards. The interception, which turned things around a few seconds ago.
Hey, a game of opportunities, Greg. 3-0. The Bills got it. They hit the big pass. It's down to the 10 or wherever it went. Bring it back for a penalty. You don't cover the tight end. You give up a big play there. So really so much is self-inflicted in this game, and you got to take advantage. When the opportunity's there, the Patriots are, the Bills are not.
Here's Charlie Rogers. And Rogers will return this one again. This time from the 8. 20. Penalty markers fly all the way out to the 40-yard line. And there are 1, 2, 3 yellow flags on the field. Let's see what they are.
probably have holding, and maybe a personal foul. How's that for a good guess? Look at this.
We'll never really know, will we?
Jeff Triplett's laughing. He's going, oh, my gosh.
What do we got here?
Boy, Tom Brady is. You know what? You know why he's excited? That's good stuff. Here's the penalty.
I think you got 2 of them.
Yeah, I thought there was a real late flag. I thought it might be a personal foul because there was a little pushing and shoving going on. But Tom Brady is happy on the sidelines because that last throw.
During the return, holding, 50 return team. That penalty is declined. Also during the return, illegal block in the back, 23 return team. That penalty is accepted. Half the distance, first down.
I was talking about it, Greg. Tom Brady's happy on the sidelines. It's like a golfer when you stand on the first tee and you just hit that drive. It's perfect, and as far as you can knock it out there, Tom Brady did the same thing throwing the football. The perfect speed right to the location where he knew Chris Watson couldn't make the play, his receiver could.
Yeah, I know that first tee field.
Yeah, you do, since you don't play golf.
From the 9-yard line, Travis Henry tries the left side. And across the 10 to about the 12-yard line, and we get our first NFL Today update of the day. Here's Jim Nance.
All right, Greg, a stunning development at Pittsburgh. Maddox picked right here by Aaron Glenn. He takes off to the end zone for the touchdown. This follows an earlier Maddox fumble that was returned for a score. The Texans defense with 2 returns, the first 2 in franchise history, both off Maddox miscues, 14-0. Back to Greg and Phil.
But you know what? It's Cordell's fault. Huh? I'm not second. I'm telling you, it's anything goes wrong in Pittsburgh, just blame Cordell. Yes.
2nd and 7. On the draw, Henry still not down, still spinning up toward the 15-yard line, and just over the 15. His forward progress will be marked.
Well, there's so many ramifications to this 17-0 lead. First off, now Buffalo's got to try to settle the game down. They even have to be more patient to make sure they keep Travis Henry involved. Because if you try to get in the shootout now against this Patriots defense, they will show you every configuration they've ever invented on the defensive side. So the Buffalo knows it. Try to settle it down. It's still early in the game, and make sure you keep Travis Henry involved.
It is, however, time for Buffalo to start converting some third down. 3rd and 3. Quick pass, and that's complete out to Riemersma, and Riemersma out to the 24-yard line and a first down.
Boy, nice throw by Drew Bledsoe, and it tells you he's got a little courage because he throws it in between 2 defenders. Watch to your right as Drew Bledsoe goes back. Riemersma on a little short route. Bledsoe looks to his left, anticipates. Nice hold on after he catches the football, too.
Now, what we saw in the first matchup between these 2 teams is a lot of standing up and moving around by the New England defense. They haven't done as much of it today, but they're doing some of it.
Give them time.
Bledsoe on a roll, throws, and that's complete. Riemersma out to the 30.
Well, that's a big topic of conversation in Buffalo, Greg. And, you know, where's Jay Riemersma? How come he's not catching as many passes? Well, I got one answer. Well, there's a couple answers. The biggest is Eric Modes, Peerless Price. Then you get Josh Reed. Oh, Travis Henry's pretty good.
37.
So
Larry Centers.
Larry Centers, the all-time leader in catching from the running back position. Where are you in the food chain? So Jay Riemersma right now looks pretty high on it, and Drew Bledsoe taking advantage of it.
Comes the blitz. Bledsoe gets rid of it and hits his man, Peerless Price, diving forward to the 40-yard line. And that appears to be the last play of this first quarter. As time winds down, it is indeed the end of the first quarter with our score. New England 17 and Buffalo nothing. We'll come back to Gillette Stadium right after this. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
One day in the life of technology. Today, HP technology is creating miracles of efficiency. It's helping brand new brand names flourish. It's producing prodigies of speed and reproducing color the way the artist sees it. HP technology is inventing a new generation of animation and conserving the beautiful and the rare. It's powering the engine of the world economy, capturing perfect sound, and pioneering new frontiers. For the world's great companies, thinkers, and doers, HP makes more things more possible. Everything is possible.
I usually don't ski the Northeast. The mountains are so tiny.
So I really haven't had much time for skiing lately. What with making partner down on Wall Street and constantly jetting off to Milan to be with my supermodel girlfriend. Ever ski Chamonix?
Shed.
Shed? No, I haven't skied Shed. Is that in the Italian Alps? I love the Italian.
Looking for an even more satisfying crunch? Grab a Snickers Cruncher. Peanuts, caramel, chocolate, and crunchies.
You know, I was in the ski patrol in France.
Snickers Cruncher. Beyond crunchy.
The diner is robbed, but Becker and his friend are on the case.
You're like a blind superhero.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder Man.
A brand new Becker, CBS tonight after 60 minutes.
She's engaged to Ben, but Monday she's all Dave's.
Did I touch that?
Yes.
Don't miss superstar Jennifer Lopez, plus Survivor castaway Jake, Monday on an all-new Late Show.
That's how tightly bunched this AFC East is. New England and Buffalo playing here today. Miami is going to take on the Chicago Bears Monday night. Jets will meet Oakland Raiders.
Denver Broncos.
The Denver Broncos. And no one can afford a loss.
No, that is exactly right. Especially the Buffalo Bills at 6-6. A loss almost guarantees that you will not make the playoffs this year.
So turning around and taking it the other way, Bledsoe for Henry. And Henry across the 40. And let's check in with Armin Katayan. Armin.
Greg, you know, it's been 10 days since the Patriots played and won on Thanksgiving Day. Bill Belichick giving his team 4 days off. And to a man on Friday, they're telling us how important it was for them to rest and recover during those 4 days. Even the coaching staff, Belichick saying a 24-hour period where they didn't have to work at all felt like a week. So many teams now are staggering to the finish line in these final rounds of the fight. Patriots feel like they got a second win, and as we've seen, they're riding it. Greg?
All right, Armin. Well, last week, these Bills put 3 touchdowns on the board in about 10 minutes of play in the snow against Miami. Bledsoe going to give it to Henry. Henry dips to the outside, 45, looking for a first down, and gets it just across midfield.
Well, Greg, we talked about Buffalo wants to keep the game close. It will settle New England's defense down. It keeps Travis Henry in the game. And also, when the Patriots on defense, when they're walking around and trying to confuse what you're trying to do, the Bills want to run the football at them in those situations. Because think about it, a defensive player standing up, trying to confuse you, he's awful easy to block and move backwards.
Buffalo in New England territory at the 49-yard line. Play fake to Henry this time. Bledsoe running out of time and got rid of it, incomplete. Roman Pfeiffer in on Bledsoe. It'll be 2nd and 10. You know, Kevin Gilbride was telling us that his team wasn't quite as sharp in practice on Friday as they would like. And sometimes you say that's not always a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not. You know why? Because when the week goes well and everybody gets their assignments, it makes you put you in a comfort zone too much sometimes. So when you make mistakes in practice, Greg, and this is the way it was for me as a player, I would not repeat that mistake during the game. In practice, you want to learn to react to what you see. Don't get comfortable and expect to see something on the other side. React to what you see.
2 tight ends for Bledsoe. Shorter drop this time and throws over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Dave Moore.
That was some throw by Drew Bledsoe over the top of one defender in front of the other, and Lawyer Malloy makes a good hit, but the hit doesn't cause the miss. Just nick. That might have been just enough to throw Dave Moore off from catching it cleanly.
Roman Pfeiffer just got a fingertip on it.
You know, that's the other thing, too. There's so much you learn from coaches. But New England is not like most teams in the league defensively. They have big, physical, tall linebackers. Makes it hard to throw over them sometimes.
Defenders on the move on the snap, and the blitz. Bledsoe throws and overthrows, and there's a marker. Peerless Price, the intended receiver, Terrell Buckley, was there. And this time it appears the penalty will benefit the Buffalo Bills.
Holding, defense, 22, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
You know, Greg, first down for the Bills, but watch, it's a blitz by the Patriots. Look at the confusion. There's 3. All of a sudden, here comes to Bucky Jones late. Look at the space around Drew Bledsoe. He can rear back and throw it down the field. So early, even though Kevin Gilbride said they were a little spotty in practice, I'm sure that was because he was giving them so many looks. But early, the Bills are picking up the blitzes by the Patriots.
Henry going to try the left side. He's going to run out of room and lose yardage. Otis Smith coming up from his cornerback position for the stop. And once again to Jim Nantz in New York. Jim.
All right, thank you, Greg. Huge start here by Tennessee. McNair with an early touchdown pass, but here on another long drive, Eddie George, 7 yards up the middle, 14-0 Titans. Let's go back to Greg and Phil.
All right, Jim. 2nd and 13. Clock moving up on 12:45 to play here in the first half, and Buffalo trying to cut into a 17-point lead. This drive working as the first two have not. On the blitz, Bledsoe got rid of it. Larry centers. Can't get away from number 27, Victor Green, at the 42-yard line. A pickup of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 8.
Well, that's something Drew Bledsoe, all the years that he practiced up here, Otis Smith the corner, Drew Bledsoe knows that Bill Belichick, when you're on the left hash for a right-handed quarterback, the corner from that side, it's short, he can get to the quarterback and before he realizes. So Bledsoe knew it, saw it, and got rid of the football.
Big 3rd down for Bledsoe. He needs the 34-yard line for a first down from the shotgun. Good protection. He's still looking and throws and has Price. Price to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Did he get there? No. Out of bounds, just short of the goal line. 41 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Boy, I tell you what, that was some throw by Drew Bledsoe. Again, nice protection up front. Watch the mess. The Bills pick it up. They're aggressive. Bledsoe buys a little extra time coming across the field. Oh, it's a stop and return by Peerless Price. Nice job and a perfect throw by Drew Bledsoe.
How about that block to set Bledsoe free for an extra couple of seconds by the rookie, Mike Williams?
Yeah, that was really terrific. And Bledsoe's arm was actually hit as he was throwing the football.
Henry and Crosby in the backfield on first down. Henry looking for the end zone. Did he get there? Loose football. Second down as the Bills recover.
Recovered by the Bills.
Looked like the rookie Mike Williams came up with the football.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to say this, though. When you're down this close to the goal line, you have to be careful, especially when you know it's first down. Now, Travis Henry is a terrific running back, but you got to be careful going for the extra little bit or doing something that's out of the ordinary. You've got to know that if you don't make it here, you still got a couple more chances. That could have been the game if the Buffalo Bills would have fumbled there.
2nd and goal. Play fake. Bledsoe rolling, end zone, intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by the Patriots. To Bucky Jones, came up with the pick, his first of the season.
And the same would go for a quarterback. You've got to know the situation. Don't take a chance on 2nd down.
With an Olympus digital camera, nothing's impossible.
I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my
Your future, your way. AXA Financial Planning.
What do you say, boys? Let's go get a couple beers.
I don't know, man. I told my gal I'd be home early.
Dude, it's The Rock. Be home early, brother.
You wanna roll with the kid, rock? I make something rock, and I mix it with the hip hop. Got money like born, I'll forever be the kid, rock, forever.
What? You said early.
Forever.
The Amazing Race has been all over the world, but never to Vietnam.
We be in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City.
Now, every turn,
Why are you leaving me here?
every decision,
Come on, John, run.
every minute
Can you go faster?
could be one step closer to elimination. All new Amazing Race, CBS Wednesday.
Drew Bledsoe engineered a 90-yard drive and then threw his second interception in the game.
Yeah, he did, Greg, and I'm going to tell you what, right now, he's got to just sit over there and tell himself, all right, it takes a lot of courage for a quarterback to make a couple mistakes early. Well, really one mistake, that one, and just you got to fight through it and be courageous and play hard and let it go.
There's a screen for Daniel Graham, and Graham's still on his feet and now brought down at the 20-yard line.
Which was right. He had about 40 guys chasing that screen that time.
Pickup of 2, and it's 2nd and 8.
Greg Williams also said, I thought that something was interesting, because so many teams throw screens to the running backs, and you have a few little cute ones to the wide receivers, but the Patriots have a couple different screens to the tight end. That is very unique in the National Football League. Not only do they do it, he runs with it very well after the catch.
Brady on the roll. Has time, throws, and that's complete to Graham once again to about the 28-yard line. So Graham with 2 straight catches, and again, Jim Nantz in New York. Jim.
All right, Peyton Manning's return to the state of Tennessee, finally getting on track here, Greg. 69-yard drive, 5 plays, and a hookup here with Marcus Pollard. 14-7 Titans in front of the Colts. Let's go back to you, Greg and Phil.
All right, Jim, thank you. Clock moving here, coming up on 9 minutes to play in the first half. And Brady with a 3rd and 2. That last play had a couple of guys deep. He chose the short man in the pattern. And used the snap count to perfection that time, unless someone on the offensive line moved. I love the finger pointing on one of these. Everybody says, oh, it's the other guy.
You know, see, people don't see it in the booth when we make a mistake. I'm always pointing at you. I blame you. But excellent job by Tom Brady. Greg, you hear me say this all the time, every week. Quarterbacks do not use the snap count enough. And it's not always to draw guys off sides. Use it to put uncertainty in the minds of the defensive linemen. That'll slow their pass rush down. That's maybe more important.
Well, let's see what Jeff Triplett has to say.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Defensive end. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So it'll be 1st and 5 as we look at the first 3 Patriot possessions today, which have finished in a field goal and a pair of touchdowns.
And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that was a mistake by Buffalo's defense. Tom Brady lulled him to sleep, got him in a routine, you know, that voice, and all of a sudden, when you change it, it'd make anybody jump.
That was a 3rd and 2, so that penalty makes it a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line for New England. Brady outside, Antowain Smith. He eludes one. No, he didn't elude the tackler at the 35-yard line. That was Antoine Winfield. One of those guys that the Bills are happy to get back in the lineup.
Yeah, excellent tackler, very good cover guy, Antoine Winfield. We heard it from Troy Brown yesterday, just saying, you know, this guy, he's not real big, but man, he's tough. He hits hard. good tackler. Nice job getting on the big running back.
Brady has now completed passes to 7 different receivers already today. And he's done that in 12 of their 13 games this season. Kevin Falk in the backfield. Out on the pattern. He's going to go deep for Patton. Incomplete. Just overthrew him. Nate Clements was with it. Well, with Deion Branch still on the sideline, others are going to have to fill that void. And David Patton does it pretty well.
Well, David Patton is probably the fastest guy on the New England Patriots football team. Tom Brady, I think, he throws the short passes really well. I think he throws the long, high arching pass very well. And we watch him in warmups. I've seen him many times. That throw was, what, a half yard too long. Straight up in the air, it's coming straight down. It makes it easy for a wide receiver to catch it.
3rd and 7. And forward motion again. The pass over the middle, incomplete. This penalty is going to be against the New England Patriots. And the same kind of penalty that Peerless Price drew earlier in the game.
Prior to the snap, false start, 80 offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
That wasn't the penalty.
Cannot be declined. The foul occurs prior to the snap.
Thank you, Jeff.
So it's going to back them up and make it a 3rd and 12.
You thought there originally, you thought maybe Buffalo jumped off sides again, huh?
No.
No? Okay.
I didn't believe that. I thought the wide receiver in motion started forward, stopped, started again.
Well, 3rd and 12. Last time they got the Patriots in a 3rd and long, and one of them was 3rd and 14. Tom Brady threw it short, and they would have scored a touchdown except for a holding penalty. Buffalo now, 3 defenders deep, playing very cautious, make them throw short, tackle the receiver.
Brady with time over the middle, has his man to the 40-yard line. David Gibbons, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 30 yards and a 1st down.
You know what? That is just incredible. They had a prevent defense on to make sure this wouldn't happen. Tom Brady moves in the pocket, gets the extra time. There's the safety in the middle. He gets out of there, and Patton runs through it. I mean, David Gibbons, and gets the big gain.
And now Brady has hooked up with 8 different receivers.
That is like, Greg, that's almost unforgivable from the defensive standpoint. You had the defense on to stop that play or that type of play.
Antowain Smith behind, good blocking to the 32.
Boy, I mean, Jerry Gray must be saying, what are we doing? Damian Wooding, the center, loves to pull, likes to lead, likes to get out in front of screen plays. Doesn't really hit anybody, but what he does, he makes defenders backpedal to get out of his way. The runner picks up 4 or 5 extra yards because of that.
Damian Woody told us Friday the offensive line has been about as healthy as it has been all season, and he feels that they are just getting around to gelling and playing the way they should. 6:07 to play in the first half. Been a timeout.
The city, how romantic.
Trip to the city of your choice for 8. Free.
Come along, boys.
Shopping. Free.
Just a few more blocks.
Entertainment. Free.
No cats in this one, right?
I don't think so.
Time with people who make you feel warm and fuzzy. Priceless.
Let's go. Drive fast.
Use your MasterCard and you could win a getaway with people you're closest to in our Priceless Memories sweepstakes.
fly somewhere in the Acura TL Type S.
Come on, hon, just tell me what soaps you want. This isn't really my kind of place.
Dad, I told you, lilac.
Lilac? Just use the stuff I got at the hotel.
Dad. That's Nextel, right?
Yes.
And the chamomile, too, and honeysuckle.
How about just some soap-scented soap?
It's that cell phone with the walkie-talkie, right?
Yeah.
So cool.
You should do their commercials.
Commercials? I want to be a serious actress.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans. MasterCard. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. And by Acura and the 260 horsepower TL Type S.
A reminder, Jim, Deion, Dan, and Boomer are coming up on the Nextel halftime report. They'll have all the scores and the highlights once the first half winds down here. On second down, Mark Edwards with the handoff, and Edwards to about the 30, short of the 30-yard line. Pat Williams in on the stop.
Boy, I tell you, and Greg Williams, so this game, of course, they were not expecting this kind of scenario, but he was laying it on the line about Pat Williams last night, that he had to play well, hustle, and play harder than he's ever played before. And I don't know if it's going to get to that, but he's put him over Damian Woody again to just blow some plays up and keep the best lineman for the Patriots out of the way when it comes to the running game.
Antowain Smith looking for first down yardage. And appears to have it. We get a little pushing and shoving. Chidi Ahanatu, number 72, in a little shoving match with Kenyatta Jones of the Patriots.
You know, last year, Greg, I look at this New England Patriots team, something they have been doing better of late, managing the football game, the clock, the situations, and it's starting to remind you of what they did last year and was so successful and got them to the Super Bowl. You know, keeping situations where they can pick up first downs or making it easier for their defense, and then being just creative enough on both sides of the ball to give their players a chance in case they're physically not as good the guy they're facing.
First down from the 29. Smith trying to right side this time. And marker flies as he's brought down at about the 28 by London Fletcher. And this is going to go against New England.
All right, Greg Williams, he's just looking for anything.
80 offense, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Penalties on Troy Brown.
Well, it's a big penalty. You're talking about maybe getting them out of point range, moving them back so they can't kick a field goal. It's Troy Brown on a linebacker, Eddie Robinson. Well, he just gets behind him. He really actually doesn't hold him, but it looks like it. But, you know, you're a Buffalo player. It's 6-6. You know you got to win. You want to go to the playoffs. You've been in training camp. It's been a long year. And you worked so hard this week to get ready for this game. And you're in a situation like this. It's depressing. And you really got to talk to yourself and find the courage and the energy to keep playing, make a play, and maybe turn things around.
The pitch for Antowain Smith. Left side. Inside the 35 to the 34. Something to keep in mind, too, with these Bills. And last week was a perfect example. They're an explosive football team. 17 points behind with time still remaining here in the first half. It does not mean that they're out of the game.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. But the one problem this week is that this New England Patriots defense, well, first off, New England's offense is better than Miami's. And secondly, New England's defense, it has a much better idea, I think, on how to play the Bills' offense. They can prevent the big plays, I think, easier.
On 2nd and 16. Brady over the middle to Brown. Brown shakes two tacklers. 25, 22-yard line. Justin Bannon retreats from the defensive front line to make the stop.
Well, you know, what else can you do? You're the coach. You get them in the perfect defense, which has happened a couple times. Troy Brown short. You got London Fletcher, Eddie Robinson, probably two of your better tacklers on the whole football team, and they let a little wide receiver go for big extra yards. It puts them in another good situation to pick up third down.
3rd and 5. Jerry Gray, defensive coordinator, trying to find some answers for Buffalo.
I'm sorry, Greg. As Greg Williams, the coach, would say, don't go for that highlight hit.
Direct snap. Falk going to throw it back for Brady. He's got him to the end zone. Touchdown. We have a marker down.
Did Kevin Falk leave early?
I got an illegal shift on the offense. Because the quarterback had ran in motion at the same time prior to the snap. Be a 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Well, besides the penalty, that was a nice throw. Nice catch by Tom Brady. Boy, quarterbacks live for that play. John Elway made it famous. And what a terrific call by Charlie Weiss. Running back is moving. Quarterback was moving too. Boy, again, the backside of the defense. The backside of the defense, where is it?
So now, a 3rd and 10. That's the 3rd New England penalty on this drive. Brady from the shotgun has all kinds of time. Throws, and it sailed on him.
Greg, we're sitting here talking about all the mistakes the Bills have been making today. New England, 17 points. 2 touchdowns called back. 2.
One of those thoughts that Greg Williams might have as halftime is it could be a lot worse.
I don't know if you'll think that, but total domination.
Vinatieri from 46 yards out. Looks pretty good. Vinatieri 10 out of 10 here in Gillette Stadium. 20-0. Patriots.
New 5-star denim from Wrangler. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Home for the holidays. Brought to you by the United States Postal Service, your holiday shipping center.
For over 8 years, DirecTV has brought America the best in television entertainment, and our customers have shown their appreciation in many unique ways. We simply figured it was an emotion they couldn't put into words. Until now. DirecTV, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among satellite and cable subscribers by J.D. Power and Associates. Get a 2-room DirecTV system with installation for under $50.
Winter Wonderland, brought to you by the United States Postal Service, your holiday shipping center.
Access NFL.com now on America Online. Get live game day coverage and real-time stats at AOL keyword NFL.com.
It's a doubleheader. Upstart Florida takes on defending champion Maryland. Then perennial powerhouses battle as Michigan State meets Kentucky next Saturday on CBS.
Hey, there are only 2 Survivor episodes left. This Thursday, it's the Ultimate Reward Challenge, but winning could put 1 castaway at risk. Don't miss the countdown to the finale. Who will have a chance to be the Ultimate Survivor? Find out on an all-new Survivor, Thursday at 8, 7 Central on CBS, America's most watched network. This is Charlie Rogers back at the 2-yard line to the 20 and smacked down at about the 24, 25-yard line. 2:25 to play in the first half. Drew Bledsoe looking to make something happen.
Behind him is a 400-square-foot deluxe bachelor with a partial view. In front of him, is a junior executive semi-private with no view. But right now, life is perfect. On the open road, in complete control of a 6-speed, 200 horsepower Acura RSX Type S.
Men think about women every 5.3 seconds. Men think about soap? Probably never, because they're all the same, except this one. High-endurance deodorant soap made just for guys. Maybe now women will think about you every 5.3 seconds. From Old Spice.
It's a deal worth a double take. It's Applebee's new Take 2. Choose 2 from 4 delicious entrees to make 1 mouth-watering plate. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Monday, how will the King of Queens impress his new neighbors?
We could capture them, lock them in our attic till they realize how delightful we are.
Then,
Sammy has lice!
it's the invasion of the body scratchers on Yes Dear. And Ray gives his mom the gift that keeps on giving, grief.
Well, you ruined that old crow's birthday.
Then it's a night at the opera you'll never forget.
Big fat.
And all new Still Standing. It's all here on TV's Best Night of Comedy, CBS Monday. And later, Jennifer Lopez joins Dave on an all-new Late Show.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Gateway, a better way. And by Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. Eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's.
2:25 to play in the first half. The Bills with the football and a 20-point deficit from their own 25-yard line. And Bledsoe and Brady, their respective numbers. Brady obviously having the better of it so far. From the shotgun. Far side, Bledsoe hits Price. And Price can't get away from Terrell Buckley. That's a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 6, and it doesn't appear that they will get another snap off before the 2-minute warning. So Bledsoe will take a walk to the sideline as the clock ticks down to 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play here in the first half at Gillette Stadium. It's been all Patriots so far.
My new baby's name is Max. He's waking up about now. My business partner's name is Joe.
This has everything you're looking for. It has
I see him more than I see Max. It's also my birthday. And I wouldn't mind working from home today.
I'ma be alright. I'ma keep on dancing. I'ma get the champagne all to myself. I'ma be alright. I'ma keep it moving.
Gateway, a better way.
You've got one. You've probably got more than one. And chances are one of yours is one of ours, because nobody in credit cards gives you Bank One's range of choices. You could use this one to get cash back, this one to fly, this one to show you care. Fact, Bank One gives you over 1,200 choices. Why do we go to all that trouble? Don't you think somebody should?
Philadelphia Eagle Donovan McNabb and his mom brought Jim Gilbert Campbell's Chunky Sirloin Burger with loads of hearty sirloin burgers to fill him up right. He didn't leave a scrap.
Oscar winner Vanessa Redgrave stars in Hallmark Hall of Fame's The Locket, CBS Tonight.
CBS Tuesday, a Jewish Marine joins the Israeli army. Is it an act of courage or treason?
Corporal has no idea how much trouble he's in.
Jag. Then, what family secrets drove a father to murder and a daughter to this?
I want to give up my baby.
The answer may surprise you.
He lied to you.
All new Guardian after Jag, CBS Tuesday.
Well, Drew Bledsoe going against his former mates, and they haven't made it easy on him today. Been under the gun. This one results in the Richard Seymour interception. And this one, the interception in the end zone. It's been that kind of a first half for the former Patriot quarterback. Bledsoe throws over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Josh Reed. And Reed to the 49-yard line.
Bledsoe's pass complete to 82, Josh Reed. What a catch, what a throw. The Bills can get down the field with their receivers as fast as anybody in the league, and they have the quarterback that can get it down there to them.
Minute 35 to play. Bledsoe incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10, stops the clock with 1:33.
You know, there's so many things that what makes it tough on this Buffalo Bills offense, I think, well, a couple things. One, they like to go down the field. The Patriots like to hit wide receivers at the line of scrimmage. And then when they confuse you up front, the offensive line's got to hold them out longer. It just makes it difficult.
Eric Moulds has had just one catch today. This one batted up in the air and caught by number 79, Reuben Brown. Clock continues to move, 1:20 to play in the first half.
Reuben, you got a chance. He went right to the ground once he caught it.
Loss of 6 on the play makes it 3rd and 16, and a timeout stops the clock with 1:18 to play.
My name is David. I play offense. I play center. I play guard. I play defense. Vincent end. Sometimes I play tackle. Sometimes I play defense. Cause I play right guard. I play linebacker. I play running back. I play fullback. I play right guard. Tackle. My name's Casey and I play football.
Well, the defensive brain trust for the New England Patriots talking about this 3rd and 16 with 1:18 to play in the first half.
Yeah, I'm always curious on 3rd and long. What are you going to do? Do you try to pressure the quarterback, make him throw it quick, or do you try to prevent, let him throw it underneath and make the tackle?
Looks like a 3-man front and a 3-man rush. Bledsoe with time, now going to run and throws it away. Number 93, Richard Seymour, was on his back.
Yeah, Drew Bledsoe, 3-man rush. That time the pressure's brought in. Willie McGinnis gets on Mike Williams, makes Bledsoe move, and there is nowhere to throw the football down the field. 8 defenders down the field. Watch Willie McGinnis. He's actually on Jonas Jennings. Oh, gets him going backwards. Reuben Brown's there to help him. And the pressure, my mistake, came from the other side.
So Mormon is in to punt. Troy Brown. Oh, nice kick. Brown drifting back and lets it fly over his head into the end zone for the touchback. Once again, less than a minute now to halftime, and the Nextel halftime report. Jim and Deion Boomer have scores and highlights coming up once we wind down the first half here.
Well, you know, Greg, you said a couple things. Armand had a report to start the game. Remember, the Patriots play Thanksgiving Day game. Thanksgiving Day game. They've had 10 days between starts. They got 4 days of rest, and it's shown. Not only do you have more energy, coaches have more ideas. They get that extra couple of days to study the team they're playing. So players, they're used to a routine, and now they just think about the Patriots. They've been anxious to play this game for about 3 or 4 days.
And Damian Woody said, you know, it's kind of like a built-in bye week.
Yeah, that's right.
Get that extra day off.
But what did Willie McGinnis tell us? He says, yeah, we got those days off, but Bill Belichick found a way to get an extra practice in on us. So they had an extra day of work just for the Buffalo Bills.
And it looks like the Patriots will be content to just let time run down. And he finally takes a knee. 50 seconds to play, and the clock continues to move. So we'll have one more snap before the first half is over, and the Buffalo Bills can regroup in the locker room and try to talk about what went wrong, and penalties might be the first order of the day.
Well, a lot of things, Greg. Blown assignments, not making plays when they're there. I don't know what you do. You go in and you just talk about them. Just, hey, let's be pros. Let's, like I've talked about a few times, let's just go out and don't worry about winning or losing. Let's just win the battle in the second half and see where it takes us. It's kind of like the speech I have to give you sometimes at halftime.
Every day.
You know, don't give up. Hang in there, Greg. It'll get better.
Final seconds of the first half. The teams head to their respective locker rooms. Let's go down to Armin Katayan. Armin.
Bill, you talked about that 10-day break. It certainly seems like your team came out fast and focused.
Yeah, they did, Armin. I thought they had real good energy here, and You know, offensively, they've kind of been sharing the ball around a little bit to everybody. You know, all the receivers have been involved and even got Brady involved there. We had two touchdowns called back by penalties, so we just could execute a little bit better. We could have a couple more points.
All right, Coach, thank you.
You know, a little bit of a trace of a smile from Bill Belichick. You know how rare that is? That's the end of our first half with the score. New England on top by a 20-0 score. Jim Nantz and company have the Nextel halftime report coming your way after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
CBS Thursday will keep you guessing. 5 survivors remain, and they'll compete for the ultimate prize. Only 2 episodes left, so don't miss a minute.
The circus has come to town.
All new Survivor. Then, the body down there will lead CSI. Up here, it's murder in midair.
He died in the sky.
All new CSI. Then, a father and child disappear.
Nothing this guy's wife told us checks out.
And a baffling mystery unfolds.
Before 1990, Greg Pritchard didn't exist.
Without a trace after Survivor and CSI. CBS Thursday.
Discover the difference on The Early Show.
America Online. So easy to use, no wonder we're #1.
America Online is the best place to celebrate the holidays. Go to AOL keyword holidays for all your holiday needs.
I do all my holiday shopping on AOL.
It's great not to have to get in the car.
On AOL, there's a gift for everybody on my list.
I get all the holiday music I want.
Recipes for pies and all kinds of stuff.
I share holiday photos with my family.
Well, with AOL, I can actually relax and enjoy the holidays.
Happy holidays from America Online. Call 1-800-4ONLINE or pick up a free AOL startup disc at these locations.
I can't stay here another minute.
Not what you need to hear? Then Super 8's where you need to stay. As clean as can be 1,900 times over. Clean, friendly Super 8. All the room you want. This place? For that kind of money? Not what you need to hear? Then stay here at Super 8. Clean, comfortable rooms because we inspect them more than any major economy chain. Clean, friendly Super 8. All the room you want.
Are you one of 38 million Americans who suffer from seasonal fatigue, characterized by loss of appetite and overall weakness? Then Damon Steak Provolone Combos may be right for you. Introducing Flame Grilled Sirloin, smothered in provolone cheese and mushrooms, paired with your choice of barbecue ribs, boneless chicken, or shrimp, each only $9.99. In test, some people did experience feelings of euphoria, which can only be duplicated by a return trip to Damon's. Damon Steak Provolone Combos are on for a limited time, starting at $9.99.
CBS Sports presents the Nextel Halftime Report. Nextel, bringing you wireless solutions.
Some big first-half performances by New England and Tennessee. Jim Nantz, welcome to the Nextel Halftime Report. Dan Marino, Deion Sanders, Boomer Esiason here watching all 9 games at once. And let's begin here with that Patriot performance. Now through 6 quarters on the season, outscoring the Bills head-to-head 58-7, Dan. Bledsoe picked twice. Brady throwing 2 scores, giving him a league 26 on the season.
Early on, they're saying hi here, Jim, right here, talking about last year, but they want to get going this time, and it's David Patton. Look at the stiff arm, the effort to get in the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown. And then Drew Bledsoe, ball gets tipped up in the air. Richard Seymour catches it, interception, gets the ball in good field position for Tommy Maddox, who throws to Donald Hayes. Quick little touchdown there. They're all fired up 17-0. Then Drew Bledsoe with a chance to come back right before the halftime and throws a pick that's to Bucky Jones. Can't have that, turning it over, especially when you're down. You got to come away with points.
Meanwhile, at Tennessee, Steve McNair unable to practice all week, still hobbled. Well, 12 out of 14 in that first half and a touchdown, while Eddie George runs for 2 scores. Big Titan performance first half.
Who needs practice? This is a highly paid professional athlete, and he's playing Simon Says right here. Simon Says, give me the ball, 42 yards for the touchdown.
Simon Says touchdown.
Right here, you see Peyton Manning drop back tip, picked up by Keith Bullock. Remember him? He took him to the house a couple weeks ago. Then Eddie George, 7 yards, 6 points. I like that ratio any day. Second touchdown for Eddie George, and Indianapolis coach Peyton Manning with the touch. Marcus Pollard. Nice. That is poetry in motion. 21-10 Titans.
Yeah, how about this? Houston at Pittsburgh. Tommy Maddox's return. He's had a hand in 2 touchdowns, both by the Texans defense. Their first 2 returns for touchdowns in franchise history. Look at Houston, 22 total yards versus 202, yet they lead here. The Texans 14-3.
And here is Tommy Maddox. Maybe he should have stayed in bed today. He's trying to make a run, but you need to football to gain the extra yardage. You can't leave it there. As Kenny Wright picks it up, and he goes 40 yards for the touchdown. And I think this is what set the tone early on, and Tommy Maddox is just miserable. Right here, Aaron Glenn reads the route perfectly. He returns an interception 70 yards. You know, the game's far from over, and you can see that the Pittsburgh defense is controlling this game. Tommy Maddox does get a field goal right there at the end of the half. So maybe a little bit more momentum on their side now.
Cleveland is down 7-0. Jacksonville in front with only 57 total yards by the Jags, but leading as Couch is struggling for the second straight week.
Well, Tim Couch right here makes a poorly thrown ball, overthrown, picked off by Marlon McCree, who returns this for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And you might see Kelly Holcomb in the second half if Tim Couch has played improved. And Mark Brunell, too. Kyle Brady, quick little touchdown there. Not much going on in this game, but Jacksonville is up.
Carolina is hosting Cincinnati today. Kitna has thrown a couple of touchdowns, both of them to Peter Warrick, but the Panthers lead in this one.
Well, John Kitna has actually played pretty well as a quarterback, and right here he finds Peter Warrick. Yeah, that's right, Peter Warrick, the former #1 draft choice. He actually still plays for the Bengals. 37-yard TD reception. Nice run at the end there to get into the end zone. But then here, typical Bengal. Turn right, turn left. No, let's fumble it. Aaron Wallace picks it up. He's the replacement for Julius Peppers. Boy, it doesn't get any uglier than that. Now take a look at this. How many times have we seen this from the Cincinnati Bengals special teams? Steve Smith, 61-yard punt return. Looks like they're playing with 8 guys. Come on, Cincinnati, wake up. They are.
Atlanta at Tampa Bay, and Brad Johnson has thrown 3 touchdowns in the first half. Just hit a moment ago, McCardell to make it 21-3, and Vic has been contained. St. Louis just getting smacked around here by Kansas City. The Chiefs with a kick return, a punt return, and a fumble return for a touchdown. Also, in that first half, Holmes is over 100, his 4th straight game. That's a Kansas City record, and he's in the end zone once. San Francisco leads on a Garcia 21-yard touchdown run. Dallas managing only 2 field goals, turning it over on a Hutchinson pass interception. Meanwhile, the Giants just got on the board a moment ago. Collins' 2nd touchdown of the first half. This one to Toomer, covering 29 yards, and the Giants impressive here. 17-0 over Washington. My trio of legends all, well, holding on here, hoping the Redskins can make a little comeback
Not
here.
over yet.
Okay. Oakland and San Diego for many of you on this doubleheader day on CBS. Some will see Denver against the New York Jets. Enjoy the second half, and thanks for being with us on the Nextel Halftime Report.
CBS Sports presents the Nextel Halftime Report. Nextel, bringing you wireless solutions.
From Hallmark Hall of Fame, one locket holds the mystery to one woman's past.
That is where I discovered my love.
And one young man's future.
I just feel you'd be better off without me.
Trust your feelings.
You don't know me.
Vanessa Redgrave.
I believe in you.
Hallmark Hall of Fame's The Locket, CBS tonight.
It's new.
It's a brand new show, clearly, and a brand new day.
It's informative.
We'll have an exclusive interview on Health Watch this morning.
Discover the difference.
This is Reuben Brown of the Buffalo Bills. Reuben helps the United Way build stronger communities by participating in after-school recreational outings that help kids succeed. To all of his fans, Reuben's a hero. To some of his fans, Reuben's a hero.
There's an easier way to get the gear the pros wear this holiday season. Call 877-NFL-SHOP for the biggest selection of authentic NFL gear. For your free team catalog, call 877-NFL-SHOP or go to NFL Shop on NFL.com.
CBS Sports presents the Nextel Halftime Report. Nextel, bringing you wireless solutions.
Back at Gillette Stadium, the New England Patriots with a 20-0 lead on the Buffalo Bills at halftime. Drew Bledsoe and company came in with high expectations, but it's been all Pats. They lead it by 20, and we'll come back to Foxborough after this message from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
The Amazing Race has never been to Vietnam until now. All new race, CBS Wednesday.
How long have you been waiting?
You live for technology. Love your handheld and digital camera. Why not choose a tire that's as technologically advanced? Bridgestone. Created with a vision, tested with a vengeance. By a brand that's been passionate about quality tires for over 70 years. Bridgestone. Welcome to the future.
I love the holidays. The whole family comes over. We show pictures, we laugh, we joke, tell old stories, new stories. I wish it would never end.
Keep the warmth of the holidays all year long with the Gift of America online. Visit AOL keyword AOL Gift. It's the perfect way to always keep your family and friends close together.
I have a special family, and I love having them with me.
So how's it coming?
Good. This one looks pretty exotic.
Cool.
Mosquito nets. What was that? Maybe not that exotic.
Great.
Everything you need to choose the hotel that's right for you.
Expedia.com.
The forces against you are significant.
From director Joe Carnahan.
Who are they? Why are they doing this? To be chosen for such a thing.
It's worth the risk.
27 miles to the destination.
So what is it then?
Salvation.
You tell me what's inside that case, or this ride ends right here, right now.
What is the life of one man worth?
Ticker, now playing at bmwfilms.com.
NFL Sunday Ticket brought to you in part by Expedia.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Greg Gumbel, Phil Simms at Gillette Stadium, 20-0 New England. And there's no question Tom Brady enjoys throwing against this Buffalo defense. In 1.5 games against the Bills so far this season, he's 33 of 42. That's a 79% completion rate for 5 touchdowns and no interceptions.
Sounds like a Rich Gannon game, doesn't it? You know, it's kind of numbers he puts up almost every single week. But, you know, you talk about Tom Brady, you hear those numbers. You know what that tells me? The coaching staff for the Patriots really feel good going against the Buffalo style of defense. They've done a good job designing plays. And today, Tom Brady's making plays too. Moving around, he's got him out of a tough situations and making some good throws down the field.
Well, it's obvious the Buffalo Bills have to do something. What do they do in the second half to shake things up?
Well, to get back in a game like this, you got to have a turnover, a big special teams play, a quick, cheap touchdown. And also defensively, that's how you get back into the game too. You got to take some chances. You got to find a way to get to Tom Brady to force a fumble or make him throw an interception.
Is that a coaching thing? Go out and get me a quick, cheap touchdown.
Well, when I say cheap, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
It's like the clothes you wear. No, those would be free. That's right. I'm sorry. No, but you know those touchdowns that you don't count on, Greg. Returns.
Well, the Bills will get their hands on the football first. From the 8, it's Charlie Rogers. He doesn't even get back to the 20-yard line. Chris Hayes with the stop. Let's check in with Armin.
Greg, I can tell you, standing outside the Bills locker room with his team's season on the line, Greg Williams was not mincing any words. When he walked out, he told me, he said to his team, we've got 30 minutes here to make a statement. And Phil, like you're saying, we can make that statement, he said, in 3 big plays. To do so, they got to take some of the heat off Bledsoe. They got to get some turnovers, but London Fletcher just walked by me, Greg, and he mouthed the same thing. 3 big plays. Back to you.
All right, Armin, thank you. You know, as fired up as London Fletcher is, Armin's happy London didn't hit him.
That's right. So Armin was eavesdropping. Did you hear that? Uh-huh. I don't want my room next to his in the hotel. But that's, you know, it's 3 big plays. Boy, you know, sometimes it takes an NFL team 4 weeks to get 3 big plays. But when you have a mindset sometimes, the body will follow. So you got to believe and you got to think it before it's going to happen.
Bledsoe on first down. Over the middle, has his man out to about the 24-yard line, and that's Eric Moles, who had just 1 catch for 9 yards in the first half.
Well, you know, the thing I've noticed, we talked about that few days off by this Patriots team. They're not just tackling, it's solid tackling. And that another good example. Moles catches it, 2 guys there in good position, head in front, shoulder on the receiver, and bringing him down.
5-yard pickup on the play. It's 2nd and 5. Travis Henry right side and to about the 27. And this New England team is just about in the same situation it was a year ago on their way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. You know, everybody keeps pointing to that. The difference is they won the Super Bowl last year. They don't quite have that excitement of the buildup they did last year. That's after 12 games.
This year, scoring a few more points, giving up almost 2 points less than last season.
The big question is, can they get as hot at the end of the year like they did last year?
3rd and 2. Bledsoe throws far side, has his man complete. That's Peerless Price for a first down. Now, you know what's kind of interesting and something that Greg Williams told us last night. A lot of times on these 3rd downs, when these Patriots are coming, he says, look for us to run the football.
Yeah, that's what well, so far the Patriots haven't shown that defense, Greg, where they're all standing up and walking around and trying to confuse. If it's 3rd and 5 or less, if they start giving that defense, then the Bills will start calling some running plays in those situations. Throw it on first, run it on second.
Bledsoe. Far side, and that is complete to Moles, and Moles to about the 42. Leonard Myers coming up and making the stop.
And you heard me say it before the snap. Run it on first because the defense has to play run and pass. So Drew Bledsoe can now look down the field for the big play and then throw it short for the safe play, pick up 5-6 yards. Now you can run it on 2nd down. Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Boy. Patience, 20-0. Corner blitz.
Quick pass over the middle, incomplete, intended for Moles. And number 27, Victor Green, was there.
The first half, Greg, I said, when you're a quarterback against the Patriots, left hash, top of your screen, corner, here he comes. And boy, I don't know if Drew Bledsoe saw it, but he gets rid of the football just in time.
Nice play by Victor Green to knock the play out of the hands of Eric Moles. We have a marker on the play.
Oh, I didn't see it. Too busy talking. You know, it's great to have a job where talking is my thing.
This one's against the Patriots.
Holding defense, nose tackle. Hold the man out of the way so another player could go through the hole. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Excellent description, thank you, because that's what happened. You cannot grab an offensive lineman as a defensive lineman and pull him aside so you can create a hole. Let's see who it's on. It's over here. I could not see the number, but they grabbed the tackle, Jonas Jennings, and pulled him out of the way so the blitzer could come running inside.
Well, it gives Buffalo a first down at their own 48. Drive that began back at the 20. Bledsoe from the shotgun. Throws far side, and that's complete to Jay Remersma. And Remersma out of bounds, enough for a first down.
Boy, again, first down. Again, the left hash, the corner blitz. The Bills, hey, look, you're seeing so much of it. You saw it in the first game. I can imagine what their practices look like this week. Drew Bledsoe probably dropped back in nothing but blitzing situations. They've seen it this game. The Bills' offensive line is recognizing and doing a much better job the second time around.
Travis Henry on first down and gets nowhere but to the 40-yard line. Richard Seymour shaking his head at the bottom of the pile.
Boy, Richard Seymour is really having a good game today.
You know, does it just send a defensive lineman over the top if he picks off a pass early in the game? Can you even talk to him for the rest of the day?
Oh, well, forget the rest of the day. Wait till next week. Oh, wait till the film sessions. And not only did he pick it off, it was a nice catch. Fingertips.
2nd and 9. Low snap to give to Henry. Henry running room right side. 30. Inside the 30 and out of bounds, and that's another Buffalo first down.
Boy, nice changeup. Now, Kevin Gilbride, he's got some good rhythm going here in the play calling, and he's guessing right with this New England defense. They are playing pass all the way. Drew Bledsoe, good catch on the snap, and Travis Henry. And you just got to play no matter what the score. You've got to keep Travis Henry involved in the game. Boy, good job by Marcus Sullivan on the left side, because that was a really slow play in developing. Comes the blitz.
Bledsoe can't get out of the way, and this one is decked at the 35 by Ted Johnson. Last night, Bledsoe was speaking in glowing terms of his former teammate.
Yeah, Ted Johnson, middle linebacker, 52. Boy, nice timing of the blitz. That is one of the biggest keys. Can you time the snap count and make that break at the last second so nobody sees you and you can get in there and sack the quarterback?
Drew Bledsoe said, yeah, Ted's wearing smaller shoulder pads. He's looking smaller and faster.
And he talked to us, Greg. He's a different player now. He took the knee braces off, smaller shoulder pads. He's running around, making more plays, and, you know, instinctive and a good player to begin with.
Bledsoe over the middle, Peerless Price. Price to the 20 and out of bounds, very close to, and he does have enough for a first down.
These Buffalo receivers, they might be the prettiest group of receivers once they make the catch. You know, they just got some, like, flash to them, don't they?
You know, that play clock hit 00.
I was not watching the play clock. Now remember, when the officials, when they're watching the play clock, we're doing it in slow motion too, so it's not as long as it looks. They're looking quarterback, play clock, so sometimes if you're lucky you get about a second extra, and that time the Bills got that half a second more.
Travis Henry forward to about the 16.5-yard line. Anthony Pleasant with the stop.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So they're watching the snap, they're watching the clock, and if you get it caught just in between, you might get a extra second, and Bledsoe needed it.
Well, you know, there ought to be a way you can watch the clock and then see the snap out of the corner of your eye or know when the play begins.
Well, we're all not as talented as you,
This is regular speed.
Let's watch it. It still was pretty long after the 0.
They missed it. 2nd and 10. Henry. And Henry inside the 15 to the 13.
Yes.
And Bobby Hamilton with the tackle.
I'm sorry. I'm stepping all over here. I didn't mean to.
It's all right.
Just another nice catch by Drew Bledsoe, though.
5-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 5, and Larry Centers will trot onto the field as we have a player down. A member of the Bills, we can't tell who, will take a timeout.
Je t'accroche du regard. Deux, tu t'avances vers le pas. Trois, mais il est déjà trop tard. Va pas croire au hasard. Quatre, tu m'allumes une clope. Cinq, que ta
Go.
Sure, just hop in. It's easy. What could go wrong?
The Hyundai Santa Fe, with America's best warranty. When you take things in stride, you win.
The world's only personalized razor with 9 adjustable comfort settings. New Norelco Spectrum. Set it for comfort.
There seems to be a problem with Wendy's Bacon Swiss Cheeseburger and Wendy's Chicken Bacon Swiss. They each have hickory smoked bacon and Swiss, but which one do you choose?
Sir, you need to pick one. We're closing.
Wendy's, it's better here.
Every CSI agent has one case that sticks with them forever. For CSI Miami, this is it.
There's a device. If you move, it could blow.
CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Tonight on 60 Minutes, 2 faces in the news. A big city mayor who couldn't laugh his way out of trouble, and an actress who's put her troubles behind her. That's tonight on 60 Minutes. As we welcome you back, Jay Reamersma walking off the field as you look at some of the fans here at Gillette Stadium. A pretty nice drive put together by Drew Bledsoe and the Bills here.
Yeah, very good drive. I couldn't see what happened to Jay Reamersma.
They are administering to Ted Johnson's left hand.
Yeah, it might be a cut. It doesn't look like he's in any pain. He's like, looks annoyed more. Well, it could be a finger. Well, it could be a lot of things. So I'll just quit guessing. Which I know better than, right? Don't guess. I know one thing I'm not guessing when I say he's got some big arms. Yeah. Wow, what a shot.
Dave Moore is in at tight end. And a 3rd and 5.
Look at all the people near the line of scrimmage.
Bledsoe throws this side, and that's complete to Eric Moles, and Moles wrestled out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Boy, what a throw by Drew Bledsoe across the field to the sideline, but Moles was coming back to the football so fast, watch as he comes back, that he actually loses about a yard, and it prevents the first down.
4th and 1. The field goal unit comes on here, Phil.
Oh, I tell you, Greg, it looks like it's. I would have to at least go out there and fake it. Maybe even try the stupid draw them off sides, because 7 points would just be huge if the Bills could have got it.
Greg Williams elects to go for the 26-yard field goal attempt. And it's good. So the Bills finally get on the board with a field goal with 7:46 to play in the 3rd.
So, what'd you guys do last night?
It's time to party, let's party. Hurry with yourself and have a crazy party. Hey you, let's party. Have a killer party and party. Gonna have a party tonight. In your face.
What did you guys do?
Nothing.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's only $1.
Don't waste your money.
Freeze! Pam needs a second opinion. Luckily, T-Mobile has a camera phone that doesn't cost a fortune. Carry on.
The ivory toad of Shanghai.
Can I borrow a buck?
Introducing the $100 camera phone, only from T-Mobile.
Get more.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Simpsons Talking Watches, now only at Burger King. Just $2.39 each with the purchase of any value meal. Cool your jets, man. Burger. Collect all 4. And our big double cheeseburger is just 99 cents. With 2 slices of melted cheese and 2 juicy flame-broiled patties. More beef than a Big and Tasty. Hurry, offers end soon.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Coors Original, real golden beer. Official sponsor of Guys Night Out. The flame-broiled Whopper from Burger King, America's favorite burger. At BK, you got it. And by Hyundai. When your car comes with America's best warranty, you win. Hyundai.
.746 to play here in the third.
See that? New England chata.
Do you have to get the face painted along with the order?
Absolutely. Can't go halfway.
Kicked up at the 16-yard line by Patrick Pass. And he's crushed at about the 23-yard line. Kevin Gilbride wanted his receiver, Eric Moles, to go a little more, like enough for a first down.
Turn here. Let's go. Sure, just hop in. It's easy. What could go wrong?
The Hyundai Santa Fe, with America's best warranty. When you take things in stride, you win.
Growing in numbers, growing in speed. People that come together, we are all made of stars. No one can stop us now, 'cause we are all made of stars.
The Braun Synchro is the world's first shaver with a four-way moving head, so it catches more hair in fewer strokes for a closer shave. Only it moves so fast, you can't see it, but you can hear it. And to keep it feeling like new every day, its automatic self-cleaning system thoroughly cleans the shaver in alcohol, leaving nothing to come between the shaver and your face. Braun, designed to make a difference.